I became a trail volunteer back in the mid-60s when I joined the Roanoke Appalachian Trail Club. For about 30 years I was a trail maintainer, but when I started to retire, I did it gradually. I was in practice pediatrics for 42 years. I took Wednesdays off to start with, and I sort of gathered together some of my long-term friends from the trail club, and we started a midweek hiking group. But it very rapidly turned into a work group. Well, this represents a big thing for us. This is the Hollins University extension. This trail goes up over the ridge into Carvin's Cove, which is the Roanoke City watershed. It gives a very valuable access to the enormous amount of trail networks that are over there in the cove.
If you think about what makes Bill special as a volunteer, he is an artist at laying out trail. He looks at every tree and rock to be sure that the trail is going to entice you to be out in the woods and to go farther. It's a combination of really knowing the land and what's appealing about the land, and then melding the trail into that. Bill knows all the natural resources, and he understands things like riparian buffers and protecting water quality and preventing erosion. But I think the most important thing is being able to keep together this crew. He is just exceptional with people. And so it's not just his time. Say he puts in 20 hours a week, but these guys are putting in 5,000 hours a year.
Think about someone who volunteers to craft trails. Just the physical labor is intense, and the legacy that it leaves for old people, young people, the opportunity to get out in the wild is something that lasts forever. And he leaves these wonderful pathways behind and all the stories that unfold because of his labor. It's amazing.
Bill wrote the first management plan for McAfee's Knob back in the 1980s. That's how long he's been. This is a lifetime of work. There's hardly a trail in Southwest Virginia that has not had Bill's loving touch and care. Either he built it, or he's been there to help maintain it, or he's been there to help management.
Cox Conserves Heroes is presented by Cox Communications in partnership with the Trust for Public Land.